Can I just sit anywhere?
Yeah, absolutely. First time?
Yeah.
Welcome. I'm Jonathan. It's so nice to meet you. How did you
Thanks.
find out about this?
Actually, I saw there was a bookmark, or like a flyer was placed in a book at a Barnes and Noble.
Oh, yes. That's Alice. She does those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's so great. She'll be so delighted to hear that you found her mark.
This is Kornfeld and Andrews, the radio plays. Episode 6, Draw a Chair into the Circle.
Thought it was interesting because I like philosophy, but
Yeah.
I don't get to talk about it too often, and I didn't know that there was like a philosophy society in the city, and
That's what this is.
so I looked it
Yeah.
up online, but there's actually not a lot of information online. So I was just curious to see what.
It's so much better in person, isn't it? To be gathered. Sure. Would you like some coffee?
I had 2 cups earlier, so I think I'm gonna turn down. But I'll take a bottle of water if you have a bottle of water.
I can put the water in a cup for you. We just like to have everybody have a cup of something.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we might say like, oh, it's, for example, I know that sounds like strange, but we might say like, oh, sorry, that's my ding.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Just do 1 second. I'll be
Sure.
right back. Yeah, just
Sure.
1 second.
Oh, that's relaxing music.
Okay, everything's fine.
Okay.
That was a good ding, it turned out.
Okay, it was just a text message.
So for the cups, let's say it was my birthday, which it's not. We might say like Jonathan's birthday, and then everyone will hold up their cup and just take a little sip, like a little cheers. But because it's not a bar, people don't have alcohol, but it's just a nice way to celebrate. So we like everybody to have a cup.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So I'll just pour this water into a cup. You can pour it into the cup if you want.
No, you can. I'll trust you to pour water into a cup.
You can watch me pour it in the cup.
Yeah, I'll watch you if that doesn't make you uncomfortable.
No, it's fine. Here we go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I read a Russian fairy tale about a king who had a food taster because his food was being poisoned, and so it left an image in my mind of just always seeing
Sure.
food.
Well, we're a very ethical society, as you know from the
I saw on the
bookmark you
flyer.
found.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we're all about thinking through the most ethical way to be and the philosophy of everything. And you'll hear when Max starts talking. You'll be enraptured. He is just
plastic bottles are pretty bad for the planet. So.
I guess, yeah. But Max, he is he's an actual genius. He was measured by an organization that measures geniuses, and they measured him at the top. Not at the top of the regular range, but at the top of the genius range. So, he's one of these people that it's like he makes you feel smart, It's just really a great guide through philosophy.
Right. So I'm sorry, do people get together to kind of like stretch their minds and kind of and kind of learn how to think philosophically, or
Absolutely,
is this just kind of hearing your philosophy?
Max is super well read, right? And he's pulling things from all over, and sometimes we'll read passages from Plato or Socrates, and we'll talk about those. He showed us a little clip from Dora the Explorer the other day, and when we talked about the ethical and philosophical implications, it was a thing about sharing, but we were able to really draw it into this deep philosophical conversation about, what is a group, what is an individual. It was really, he pulls from all over, and it's not about Max's philosophy. He says Max says he doesn't have a philosophy. There is no such thing as a personal philosophy. There just is kind of the one world that we're all engaging with through different entry points, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Do you have some stuff maybe you want to read or share or talk about tonight?
Well, it's probably, probably like a really popular choice, but I do get a lot out of Nietzsche, and
Nietzsche.
Recently I have been very into object-oriented ontology, and I just don't have a venue to talk about that with other people. I'm sorry,
right.
you have to excuse
Nietzsche.
my ignorance.
I'll mention that to Max.
Okay.
What was it? Object orientation.
Object-oriented ontology.
Okay.
I haven't gone to school for this, so I don't know the original Greek. I don't read Greek or certainly ancient Greek. Is that the correct pronunciation?
Is Max.
Is Plato and Socrates? I thought it was Plato and Socrates.
I'll check with Max on that. But he's read all of that in the original Greek.
Does anyone else talk except for Max, or is it like more like a lecture?
It's a discussion, but it's not a Quaker meeting.
What is the format of this exactly? Because it sounds a lot like just kind of Max lecturing, and it also sounds a lot like Max kind of basically indoctrinating his personal philosophy. Even though I know he doesn't have a personal philosophy, but if he's doing, all the talking. And also
not even close. Max will do less than 50% of the talking for sure. It's a back and forth, and everyone especially wants to hear from new people. So Max will kind of set up something. Maybe we'll pass something around to read. We'll have some drinks, take some sips. There's a couple other just silly little traditions of things we do. We have some like things we say. We have like a little credo about like trying to live a more like ethical life, and we're about taking responsibility, and like, what's the point of reading all these things if we're not using them, right? Like, what's the point of object orientation oncology if we're not using
ontology?
What did I say?
Oncology?
What is that?
It has to do with cancer.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope I didn't give you cancer by saying that.
I don't think you can.
I think you can. So, Max he's in the back, and with a couple of the other kind of fellows, and they'll come out in a bit. But we usually get going. You're right on time. Like, we're gonna get going in a little bit, and we'll see if there's any other newcomers. And if you want to draw your chair into the circle, feel free.
I think I'm actually okay, just kind of being in sort of the audience for this for now. I'd like to get a feel.
It's one of those things where we don't allow people to just observe. You have to draw your chair into the circle, and I can't do it for you. So everyone's saying, I'm choosing to be here. I'm choosing to engage in a more ethical life and a philosophical life. And so if you do want to observe, which I hope you do, because it's a really interesting, really profound group, you'd have to draw your chair into the circle.
Well, I'd love to get a better feel for what this is exactly.
Excuse me, I hope I don't get you sick.
Bless you. No, I think it's okay.
Yeah, you can't get people sick from sneezing anyways.
You definitely can.
Do you think you want to draw your chair into the circle?
I think I'd love to get a better feel for what this is exactly before I commit myself to sitting in a circle.
Well, you can leave at any point. So just drawing your chair just means exactly what you said. I want to learn a little bit more about this.
No, yeah, I assumed
I'm going to draw my chair into the circle for today. But if you'd like, you can stand up and walk out at any point.
I assumed I could leave at any point. That wasn't a question for me. Well, can I not leave at any point?
No, of course. You would just have to go out through the back, and then you're going to exit through the Rite Aid. I
can't just go through
The building locks these front doors starting at 8 because there's ways to get into other some of the other offices that use the adjacent space. So starting at 8, those front doors, the building locks them. We don't have any control over that. But you can go out the back and you exit through the Rite Aid. We have a deal worked out with Rite Aid. You'll see if you stay the whole time, which I hope you do, we'll all leave through the Rite Aid, and it's fun. And we maybe think people grab little snacks. And I think that's why Rite Aid allows it, because people do a little shopping on the way out.
So when I was in college, I briefly participated in an on-campus organization. It was a discussion group that billed itself as a philosophically oriented discussion group, and then it turns out it was a Scientologist thing.
That's
is
not
that
us.
what this? Okay. So
No.
okay.
We are not Scientologists.
Okay. Are you based upon the Scientologist model?
No. I'm not familiar with them.
Or
So
are you?
we wouldn't even know the models. I mean, I know that they're a group of scientists, maybe.
No. There's very little science involved. But there's a lot of there's a lot of top-down ideology.
Honestly, what you see is what you get, and and what you read on that bookmark is what we are. I mean,
It was very
there's no point.
vague. It was very vague. It was a picture of a lotus flower.
Yep.
And it said meet other philosophers in a like-minded setting, active philosophy.
That's us.
Okay.
What color sash do you want?
I'm good with whatever, I guess.
Well, not blue. You got to earn the blue.
Is there a restroom? Is there a restroom here?
Yeah, through the Rite Aid.
Draw a Chair into the Circle was improvised by Lewis Kornfeld and Rick Andrews, and produced by Lloydie James Lloyd.